Good morning, bad news! A terror attack against 2 power stations in North Carolina has left 40,000 people without power in a state of emergency. And if you think it's bad that a couple of people can just shoot at a few totally unprotected power stations and disable half a state's electrical grid overnight, then I've got bad news for you. America has the worst electrical infrastructure in the industrialized world. Today, the US has more power outages than any other industrialized nation on Earth. And that's because almost all of it was built in the 1950s and 60s with a 50-year life expectancy, and we're 10 to 20 years past that. Across the country, 640,000 miles of high voltage lines run at full capacity at almost all times, which is way more than the grid was ever designed to handle, and we completely rely on it for supercritical sub-infrastructure like most of the world's internet, nationwide cell phone towers, military telecommunications, nearly all medical services, and our entire food and water supply. This attack took down 2 power substations, but a study by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission found that if just 9 of America's 55,000 electrical substations were brought down simultaneously, it could cause a coast-to-coast blackout lasting 18 months or more, and congressional testimony from an electrical emergency management NGO says that a prolonged collapse of the electrical grid could result in the deaths of up to 90% of the American population through starvation, disease, and societal collapse. And that's because 72% of the electrical grid is managed by investor-owned privatized utility companies whose priority is to maximize shareholder profit, and updating these supercritical systems cuts into their profits so they don't do it. But it doesn't matter to them anyway, because when something inevitably fails, it's the taxpayers who are mostly stuck paying for it, not the billions that these privatized utility owners have raked in profit from you.